Hey, beautiful Facebook family. I just want to say welcome back, of course. And I love the messages that are coming through on the WhatsApp. Please be interactive. This is about having conversations. The intention of this summit is about having conversations that matter, asking questions that you've been too afraid to ask in the past. This is the time for us to unify. So deeply grateful for that. I'm just going to keep saying it. If you haven't already, please share this conversation. There are people in your network. There are people in your network, I promise you, that are not yet at a place of their evolution, consciousness, bravery, courage for them to be in these conversations. You can be a leader for them. Just looking at the comments, Scott, you're a legend. You've already had a debrief with your neighbor. That makes me so happy. So without further ado, I want to introduce a beautiful sister of mine, actually. Let's get her in the Zoom room. Hi. It's always so beautiful in Bali. Every time we're on Zoom together, I'm like, why am I not in Bali?
Got you some flowers here.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm just so happy that we're having this summit right now during these crazy times on the planet, and so grateful for your presence and what you're about to share. You've got a flower in your hair. It's all happening. So first things first, I want to ask all of the speakers that come on, what does unity mean to you? And then we can dive into specifically the amazing talk that you're going to give today, receiving and pleasure. But let's begin with unity and then go from there.
Unity, well, from my perspective, I think I feel it's the one thing we all really deeply desire. It's the one thing which consciously or subconsciously we all want to go back into, because we came from unity, we came from the oneness, we came from the one, we came from the love, from the high vibrations, from the quantum field. And then we are born, and then we pick up all these programs which don't really serve us, but I guess they serve for our soul evolution, that we are separate, that we are alone, that we are. I work with a lot of clients, and the program I am alone or I'm lonely is one of the most repeating. It's one of the most current, which is now coming up. You know, I am different, so I'm alone. I am in different country from my family, so I'm alone. I don't belong. And when we really get into the base of it, we can never be alone. We are always connected, because we are vibrations and we vibrate, and I'm connected with you even though you are in Australia, and I'm connected with people in Russia and in America and everywhere, because my vibration field touching their field somehow. So unity for me is just letting go of the separation illusion. I had this program so deep. I was single mom for 7 years, for 3 kids, and I had to do everything by myself. I wouldn't ask for help. I would, but I would not receive it because I couldn't. And this was one of the strongest programs in my life, which I had. And I think I finally broke it and integrated. And that's going to be part of what I'm going to be sharing today, the tools, how to really step deeply into unity by technology of receiving, accepting the technology of receiving.
Wow, I love that so much. You know, in the last panel, I don't know if you were tuned in, and I just ask you, if you're on Facebook, please share this to all of your platforms and profiles. It's such an important conversation. We're streaming it live on Facebook. I'll be moderating for you if there are questions that come through.
Yes.
We just had the most amazing conversation on race relations in the world right now, and racism. and how, you know, ultimately what we need to be able to do is shed previous identities and receive a completely new way of being. And I think that that transitions so beautifully into your message, Helena. So I'm so excited for you to share today. What is the format? Are you going to be guiding us in an activation, meditation? Would you prefer it to be conversational? How do you want this to be?
I'm gonna share a little bit. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna see what comes through. You know, you know me already. whatever needs to be said, whatever wants to be heard. And then I literally received this as a technology. It's a technology of receiving. We are stepping from the, if we are looking at it, where are we now, right? We are in this turmoil. We are in this transformation. And a lot of things are absolutely terrifying. There's a lot of fear. There's presence a lot of, I call it rotten things, because it's the old systems which are crumbling. That's the old beliefs, all programs within us which need to go, and they cannot leave. They cannot be integrated. They cannot be seen, heard, if they are not actually in front of us. So that's why we are going through such an intense time. And from other guides, I know that we are transitioning from like 3D reality into 5D reality, right? Where really the world is based on love, where the world is based on unity, where the world is based on joy, where we co-create rather than compete, where, you know, yeah, so this transition is happening right now. It started. We are basically in the beginnings of this transition. And the rotten part needs to be seen, wants to be seen. That's why so many of us, you know, all of us who are watching this or who are speaking, all the speakers, we are community of the souls which choose to do this transformation. This is our life purpose, to help ourselves first to go through that and integrate the intense feelings and emotions within us, so we can help humanity to hold them up and help them through this transition. Not everybody will choose to transit, and that's okay. But for those who are awake or are, it's a choice, will choose to awaken, then we are here to support them and kind of guide them through love, through what you are doing, what all of us are doing together. So what I'm gonna do, I received this technology during from Mother Earth through sacred medicine, and it's literally technology for receiving. Why is it so important? Because we all who are watching it, we already do practice law of attraction, we manifest, we go into our quantum field. Some of us, we know that it's already here. Everything we need is already here. Everything we want, everything we desire, it's here. We don't really need to do much. We just need to vibrate like we already have it. So this is the next step, what I'm gonna share, because a lot of us manifest amazing life. We already have amazing life, but then a lot of us don't know how to feel it yet, how to receive it fully inside our bodies. And why bodies? The transformation from the 3D to 5D, from the fear, from the, you know, intense, dense reality which we are living in, we're still gonna be in it, but it's super dense and it's happening through our body. Our body keeps everything. Our body is like a machine which keeps all the track of all the traumas, all the track of all the sad moments, fear moments, joy moments, love moments. Our body is a machine. It's like a memory machine. And releasing the traumas, releasing the pain, releasing whatever our body holds on to, is the key to raise our vibration. And I think that that's something a lot of us already know, that letting go, releasing, so the new can come in. And we already also let the new come in, but we are not physically able to receive it yet, all of us. Some of us, yes, some of us, no. So this is technology, and it was really given to me as a technology. It wasn't given to me as a breathwork or anything else. It was given to me as a technology of receiving. And I'm supposed to share it, so here I am. And so in the moment when we let go the old, we call in the new, and what now? You know, I'll give you a concrete example in my life. For 3 years, I lived in total scarcity. I lost all the support, financial, I lost all, I basically depended on my family to support me and my 3 kids, and my friends. I wouldn't make it without support. But I was like, I am such a bountiful person. Why am I? And it was just a lesson for me to learn how to create abundance and call it in, because it's always there. So this is what I learned. So I created life which is absolutely abundant. I mean, look at this. I am like, woohoo. I also was calling in relationship, which would be really like meaningful for me and the kids, which would, and I created that. I called it in and it came. But I was in a point I couldn't receive it. I made a lot of, I was calling in financial abundance as well. And I had a lot of money, but on different like places, accounts, and they wouldn't come to me. I wasn't able to receive it. I knew that I'm already saved, that I have money somewhere, but the bank transfer didn't work. I couldn't set up my bank closed up. My ATM ate my card. Like, I couldn't receive it. I had it, but I couldn't receive it. Same with emotions. Like, I so deeply desired feeling love, and I couldn't feel that love for that one person I manifested the man of my dreams. I just couldn't feel it. And I was like, what the heck is happening? And, this technology came as an answer. You really deeply, much deeper. It's not just receiving, I receive. It's like I receive it into every cell of my body, and I receive it consciously. It's already, it's like an upgrade. It's reprogramming ourselves, reprogramming our bodies, that we are actually receiving what we are calling in. Because if we don't receive it, it's there, but we are still kind of like, wait a minute, like, I don't feel it. How come I'm not feeling the love? How come I'm not feeling I work as a sacred sexuality teacher and sex coach, and so many women and some men deal with numbness. And there is this, because the body is so protected from all the old traumas, from all the old pains, through numbness. The numbness is like a balloon which your body is covered. How come I cannot feel? And when we slowly, just by little 1% or one piece of a sand or one little tiny drop, when we really start using this technology and start receiving, we can start filling ourselves. We can start really accepting the emotions, the feelings, the abundance, the pleasure, the love, but also it's a base for creating the material world around us the way we want it, the way we really desire.
Yes. I love that. That reminder that it's always there, the unified world that we want is right there. We just need to know how to actually let it fully into our hearts.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for everyone to get to experience this today. How would you like this to be? I feel like I would love to participate in the activation. So should I allow you to guide, and then we can just receive?
Yeah, of course, receive, please. This is all about receiving, receiving, receiving.
Okay, well, I'm right here if you need me.
Okay, my love. Mm. I'm so grateful to be here with you and share this with you and hold safe space for you, because we are going through a lot, and just allowing it, just being with it. Some people call it darkness. Some people call it, you know, I call it the rotten things, the rotten parts which needs to come up. And they are not here to be healed. They are not here to be, we don't really, you know, they are here so we can see them and we can hear them. It's just, it's same energy as light, just the opposite spectrum. And another message which I received from beautiful human Lori Ladd is that if we want to support the transition, just let's not, let's choose the opposite. Let's choose the opposite vibration of that event, of that situation. So let's see, let's I'll give you example, and this is not yet the receiving, this is something I want to share before. A lot of pedophile activities are coming out, and it's one of the heaviest energy, it's one of the most dense, the children being called for rituals and for pedophilia rings, and it's coming out. And when we put the energy of fear, and we are feeding it, it's growing, but we can choose consciously the opposite frequency, opposite vibration. Like, it's already seen, it's already done, it's already, the children are free, it's healing, it's healed. So instead of choosing fear, we choose compassion, or we choose love, we choose, oh, I see it's here, I see it, and I choose not to go into that vibration, I choose to keep it in the highest vibration. And more people when choose the higher vibration, the compassion, the love, the healing, the energy of healing, more it can grow, more it can, and it will be lifted. It cannot exist in that higher vibration. So the answer is yes, the darkness is here. I just gave you the most darkest, the darknessest example, but it's also within our fears. We can feel fears, we can welcome them and see them, and in the same time, let the fear exist with joy. Why not? We can let the fear exist with pleasure. We can sadness let exist with pleasure. Why not? We can feel it all. And more we focus on this part, and not just focus, but really choose. And sometimes it won't be possible, and that's okay. And sometimes it will be easy, and that's okay too. We are raising the vibrations for the unity. We are rising vibrations for the step towards the world based on these vibrations rather than these, even though these are not bad. They just want to be seen, and they just want to be heard. If there are some messages for ourselves. Beautiful. So that wanted to be said today. And now we're gonna move into this receiving part. We're gonna work on receiving love, we're gonna work on receiving support in this time, because a lot of us crave support. A lot of us, as I said, come from the old pattern. I have to do it all by myself. I have to focus on the performance. I have to focus on results. I am by myself, and there's a lot of stress, right? So we're gonna focus on receiving support. So we don't have to do it alone. We're gonna do love. We're gonna do support. We're gonna do abundance, and it's up to you what kind of abundance you want to receive. You want to accept in your life. You want to put it in every cell in your body. It can be financial. It can be abundance of love. It can be abundance of people who will help you co-create. It can be abundance of where do I live. It can be abundance of inspiration. It can be abundance of whatever you wish. And then we're gonna do one where you can really, whatever it is you are calling in your life, is it a partnership? Is it a place to live? Is it a new job? Is it feeling clear about your purpose? Whatever it is, so we're gonna do one just for you. And we're gonna do one for pleasure, really real physical pleasure, physical and sort of like a life force pleasure. Really, I'm calling in, I am receiving, I am accepting, I'm fully receiving pleasure which my body is here to give me. This is a big one because I'm going to talk about it a little bit, because it's I know that Jess and her friends are going on after me, and they're going to be introducing how pain can exist with pleasure, how you can transfer that. And pleasure is such an important part, because for thousands of years, it was suppressed. And it was suppressed for one simple reason. It's a powerful tool. It's one of the most powerful tools. No, it's the most powerful tool we have within ourselves. We are powerful beyond measure. Me, you, every single person. Even if you don't feel a tiny bit of pleasure, you are powerful. You have life force within you. You have sexual energy, which is the primal energy, and it creates everything. There would be nothing without it. Not this flower. It's a powerful tool. It's one of the most powerful tools. No, it's the most powerful tool we have within ourselves. We are powerful beyond measure.
I hear
Me, you, every single person. If you, yeah, I think it's fixed. Beautiful. The voice came from from. I guess it needed to be here one more time. So pleasure is the most powerful tool. And pleasure by itself, or arousal, or, it by itself is one of the highest frequencies, one of the highest vibration humans can emit, can create, can experience. And we don't talk enough about it, and we don't practice that enough. You can heal with pleasure. You can create with pleasure. You can have the most amazing life based on pleasure when you learn consciously to call it in, to receive it, receive, because it's always within us. We are just gonna, today, we're just gonna be receiving it. We're gonna be receiving the ability, expansion to feel pleasure, the absolute, we're gonna cover the world in pleasure, because it is the most powerful power we have within ourselves. And that's why the old system tried to take it from us by introducing shame, guilt, fear, by introducing, by calling it witchcraft, by calling it dangerous. That's why so many men and women were burned, hunted, killed, tortured because they knew. Yeah, And we all know that, you know, when you connect with yourself, with your body. And why I am talking about pleasure again, this transformation is happening through our body. Yeah, it's happening through ourselves. It's not going to happen from Biden or Trump or governments or companies, which all of a sudden will become conscious. It's going to happen through our bodies. This transformation, single one of us is working on themselves, upgrading, clearing, manifesting, and the next step is receiving. We clear the old, like the old closet, we get rid of the old clothes which don't serve us anymore. So in this case, it's the old programs, generational programs and other programs. So we clear, right? Then when there's space, new space, we manifest. And it's in front of us. We manifest, we already manifest. Everyone, we manifest, it's here. Because it's here, we don't need to really do much for it. It's just here. But how do I receive it? How do I receive expansion of pleasure? How do I receive expansion of love? How do I feel love? How can I feel more? How can I feel more love? How can I feel more gratitude? How can I feel more compassion? How can I really vibrate it as the world I want to be, right? All right, beautiful. Let's go do it. I might change what, if something comes, we might do. I feel like we are such a powerful group that we can do a lot of shifting today. So we might do some magic here. So I invite you to really be comfortable. You can sit, you can lay down, whatever feels good for your body. You're following your body. It's all about you. You are powerful, you know. You can close your eyes or you can lower your gaze, whatever feel more comfortable for you. And right now we were a lot in our head, right? We were receiving the informations, we were talking, we were thinking, we were feeling resistance, we were feeling love, we were feeling connection. And now we're gonna take that consciousness in our head and we're gonna put it into our body. And how you're gonna do it, you're gonna kind of like do scan, imagine you are doing X-ray to your body. You're X-raying your body and you are letting your consciousness to flow into your body. So feel your shoulders and just feel, what do your shoulders feel? And if there is some pressure, something you feel, need some movement, go for it. Feel your neck, relax it. Feel your chest. Feel your lower belly. Feel your stomach. You can feel your hands, your pelvic floor. Feel the portals to your life force, to your sexual power. Feel your yonis and penises. Feel them. Feel your treasures and center of your power, your life force. Now stay with your body. And just allow everything you feel. Just allow it. You don't have to shift anything. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to change anything. Just feel. What do I feel in this present now? Here and now. And now put your attention to your heart. And just feel again, how is my heart feeling? Is my heart ready to receive all the yumminess, all the expansion, all the love? Is my heart ready to receive? And if it is ready, just stay with it. And if it's not ready, ask your heart if it could receive just a one tiny % of what you're gonna give it, or one tiny little speck of what you, just little tiny sparkle. Could your heart receive a little tiny sparkle? And if it's yes, stay with it. And if it's no, just ask your heart if you can leave it in front of the heart, what you're gonna be receiving. Just tell your heart, I'm gonna leave it here in front of you, in the doors of you, of your heart. In front of the doors to my heart, I'm gonna leave this tiny speck of what I'm gonna be receiving. Beautiful. Create conscious space in your heart or in front of your heart. And now let's connect to vibration of love. Let's connect to the unity. Let's connect to the oneness, which vibrate as love. It's here. You don't need to do anything. It's here. It's all around you. It's within you. The key is to make it conscious. If you don't feel it, you can imagine the moment you loved most in your life and bring that energy. And take a speck of it. And with next inhale, you're gonna suck it in. You're gonna suck it in into your heart. And there, you're gonna let it work. You're gonna allow it there to be. You're gonna receive it. You're gonna accept it. And we're gonna also expand it into our body, into every single cell of our body. So let's connect with the love, with the energy of love, with love. It's everywhere around you. If you need help, just imagine the moment you loved most in your life and catch that. And it can be tiny little speck, little piece of sand, little drop, whatever it is that helps you. And take one deep inhale and exhale. And the next inhale, you're gonna breathe in, suck in the love, the speck of love. And you're gonna put it in your heart. And you're holding your inhale. And you're allowing this love to be felt in your heart or by the door of your heart. And you're gonna expand it, consciously expand it into every cell of your body. And if you cannot do all your body, just do tiny bit. Just do 1 millimeter. That's enough. And you can do deep exhale and exhale everything what was standing in the way of the love. Let the sound come out. Allow your sound, your exhale to clean the way for the next inhale. And again, connect with the love or energy of love. And deeply inhale it into your heart. You're inhaling energy of love. You're inhaling love. You're inhaling 1% of love. Whatever it is you can accept at this present moment into your heart. And consciously say, I'm receiving love. I'm receiving love. And let it marinate in your heart. Let it flow And now send it into as many cells in your body as you can. Send it in your chest, send it in your lower belly, send it in your stomach, send it everywhere. In your heart, everywhere. And on deep exhale with the sound, you allow whatever is in the way of me receiving love, go. Beautiful. Let's do that 1 or 2 more times, we will see. Inhale, speck, sparkle of love. Suck it in, suck it, and let it go in your heart. Allow love land in your heart. Allow, receive love. It can be love for yourself. It can be love, just love, just love. Or it can be love for your pet. Anything that helps you feel love. Just allow yourself to feel it, feel it. I receive. I expand my ability to feel love. And marinate it there, expand it as much as you can. And on exhale, with the sound, let go of whatever is not love. Let's do that 1 more time. Connect with love, which you are. You are love. You are love. You are one with love. Deep inhale. Suck in, receive love into your body. Feel it. You don't need to give it right now. You don't need to transmute it right now. You don't need to do anything. You are just purely receiving. I receive love. I receive love. Feel it. Even if it's a tiniest drop, just feel it. Or it can be ocean. Let it wash you. Let it wash over you. Be it. I am love. Feel it. I receive love. I can feel love. I fully receive love. I fully accept love in my body and send it everywhere. Send it to your yoni, send it to your lingam, send it to your uterus, send it to your ovary, send it to your prostate, send it to your colon, send it to your intestine, send it to your liver, send it to your pancreas, send it to your stomach, send it everywhere, send it to your lungs, send it, cover it in your heart, send it to your brain, send it to your neck. I am love. Right now, I'm love. It's not just words, I am love. And with deep exhale, whatever is not love, let go. Let's do that 1 more time and we're gonna cover world with love, okay? We're gonna send it to our bodies and then we're gonna send it to planet Earth. Inhale love into your heart. Marinate it. Let it expand as far as you can into every cell of your body. And now with this love, send it to your beloveds. Send it to those you love. Send it to those you don't love. They need it most. Send it to all living beings on planet Earth. Send it to all non-living beings on planet Earth. Send it to all planet. Send it to Mama. Send it to Pachamama. Send it to Gaia. Send it to Mother Earth. And if you feel like it, send it to all beings which are not on the planet Earth. And on deep exhale, feel how everything else is leaving. Beautiful. We're gonna do the pleasure now. You're in safe space, so everything is welcome. You're welcomed all, whatever, however your pleasure looks like, whatever you are safe. And connect with pleasure or energy of pleasure. It doesn't necessarily have to be arousal. It can be pleasure of being alive. It can be pleasure of creating. It can be pleasure, sexual pleasure. It can be non-sexual pleasure. It can be, you know, excitement, pleasure. It's very similar. Just connect with whatever is easy for you to connect. And just again, imagine the speck of it, which like a dust, piece of dust, which shines. Make it shining. Make it glittery. Make it exciting. Yoo-hoo. Make it pleasurable. And a deep inhale. We again gonna put it in the heart, but I invite you to send it to your genitals as well, to your sexual center. I'm gonna guide you through that. Connect with the pleasure, energy of pleasure or arousal or excitement or whew, just connect with that. Whew. Yeah. And on deep inhale, inhale it in your heart and let it expand there. Allow yourself to receive pleasure. I'm receiving pleasure. I'm receiving excitement. I'm receiving yumminess. I'm receiving. Woohoo! Expand it as much as you can. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And if you feel just tiny bit, it's okay. You don't have to judge yourself. It's fine. It's perfect. And if you feel a lot, let it feel. It's perfect too. And on exhale, ooh, let's go. Everything what is in your way of receiving pleasure. Ooh, 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 ooh. The sound helps you clear the pathway to your pleasure, to receiving your pleasure. So allow yourself to sound. Okay. Next, deep inhale and suck in pleasure. Suck in pleasure into your heart. And connect this pleasure with your sexual center. Connect it with your perineum. Connect it with your yoni. Connect it with your penis. Connect it with your lower belly area. Allow yourself to receive physical pleasure consciously. And connect it back into your heart. Make the connection, heart and your sexual center. Like a little elevator in between those two. And on exhale, let go everything what is in the way of you receiving pleasure. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, speck of pleasure. Make it shiny, make it vibrant, make it glittery. And that light, which that glitter creates in your heart, expand it, send the pleasure, send it to every cell in your body. Woo-hoo. Charge yourself. You are the freaking charger. Charge yourself with pleasure. Send it to your sexual center, send it to your heart, send it everywhere in your body. And if you have capacity, if it's overflowing, send it to all Mother Earth, all living beings, all. Send the pleasure. The pleasure is needed right now. And on exhale, let go whatever is pleasure not. Wonderful. Now we're gonna do the abundance. So connect either with abundance of everything or abundance of specific thing you want to receive. You are receiving. Yeah, it's here. It's here, just take it. But receive it inside your body. We are raising our vibration by receiving into every cell of our body. We are filling ourselves with high vibrations of love, pleasure, abundance. All right. So connect with that speck of what you want inside of you. All right. Deep inhale. Suck that inside you. Receive it in your heart. Allow it to marinate. Allow yourself to feel it, even if it's tiny, tiny bit. And if you don't feel it, leave it in front of the door. Just be with it in front of the door of your heart. It's there. You will eventually feel it, but there's no rush. Everybody's on perfect divine timing. Feel it, send it everywhere in your body. And I am receiving abundance. I'm receiving, I'm receiving, I'm receiving. And on exhale, let go of whatever is in your way to receive abundance. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Inhale abundance. Whatever abundance of whatever it is, inhale it, suck it in, receive it, fully receive it. I'm receiving in my body, in my being. My body, my soul, my whole being is receiving by doing this technology. I receive. Through my heart, I receive abundance of whatever I am desiring, whatever I am taking in. I already have it. I already have it, have it as this little speck or the big explosion, whatever it is. I'm receiving abundance. And on exhale, let go of whatever it's not. You don't need to know what it is. You don't need to know the blocks. That time is over. We don't need to know necessarily everything. We can just create space. Everything can happen now. Beautiful. We're gonna do one more thing, and that's compassion. And we're gonna give it to ourselves, and then we're gonna give it to planet Earth. Connect with emotion and feeling, physical feeling of compassion. What do you feel when you are compassionate? How can we support ourselves and those who need it right now? By choosing to vibrate in love and compassion and gratitude as well. It's very similar vibrations. Let's focus on compassion right now. Gratitude is a shortcut for compassion and love. So if you need to connect with compassion, thank your body for the fact that thanks to it, you can be alive. You can experience life. You can experience love. You can experience compassion. You can experience pleasure. So connect with compassion. And just take this glittery, shiny speck which you're gonna breathe in right now. Take a deep inhale. Suck it in. Suck it in your heart. Receive it. Receive the compassion and give it to your heart. Feel compassion for yourself. The journey you had to go through. Your body had to go through much journey. Your soul had to go through my journey to get into this point, into this beautiful time of transformation for you. Give thanks. Give compassion. Feel the compassion for yourself. Let it marinate in your heart and send it everywhere. Send the thanks, send the compassion, send the support for your body. And on exhale, Let go of whatever limits you to receive compassion for yourself, gratitude, support. Beautiful. And we're gonna do one more breath in. This will be our last one together. Of technology of receiving, we're gonna breathe a lot together later. And I invite you to really send it to everywhere. This is the moment where we are raising vibrations. Breathe in compassion. Put it in your heart. Send it into every cell of your body or as far as you can. And now send it to all living beings, those who are in pain, but those who cause the pain as well. Keep the vibration high. It's a journey of our souls. We are learning. We are here all in school. Send compassion. You are choosing to change the vibrations of the situation, events, feelings, emotions. You are choosing consciously to receive. Through you receiving the compassion, you are also allowing the world to receive it. Take one more inhale, little one, more compassion, send it. Cover the planet with it. Cover the all intergalactic beings. Cover yourself with it. Give compassion, love, gratitude to all. And on exhale, just let go. Wonderful. Just feel how deeply powerful you are. Never forget that. You can do anything. Nicole, thank you so much for doing this work. I'm your biggest fan.
Likewise, babe. Thank you for that. And yeah, just a beautiful embodied experience, especially after our last conversation on the panel, just the importance of actually being the vibration of the solution.
Mm-hmm.
Not giving in to the fear, not being the fear, but rising beyond that. So we love you, Helena. I hope that you tune in for the next 3 days. It's a pretty incredible lineup.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am really grateful I could share this space with you, with everybody. And I am excited. I feel like, it's so many of us now. We are not alone.
No way are we alone. It's growing and growing and growing. I think ever since the first mass meditation we did, the community has just been expanding so rapidly during this time. And we're so grateful for your consistent contribution as well.
With love, with love.
How can these guys learn more about your work, connect with you?
Instagram, Helena Houdova, Houdova, Helena Houdova. And my website is helenahoudova.com. So it's pretty simple.
We love you.
Love you. Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.